Hello and welcome to the review of The Fighter. My impression of the movie is actually pretty fresh. I've watched it a couple hours ago in theaters, and it was great. It was a great boxing movie. For those of you who don't know what it's about it's a true story about the boxer Mickey Ward during the early 90s, how he went from being just, I don't want to sound like a dick, but from being white trash, being a cheap boxer, to being the welterweight champion. And it mainly focuses on the relationship between him and his family, and mainly him and his brother Dickie. And the problem is Dickie, his brother, is a drug addict. He's a crack addict, and he's played by Christian Bale, who's, in my opinion, definitely the best actor in the movie. Mickey Ward himself is played by Wahlberg, who's also pretty good, but definitely not as good as Christian Bale. Christian Bale is just freaking awesome. Definitely my choice for the Golden Globe this year. He should win the Golden Globe. If not, the Oscar, the Academy Award. He definitely deserves it, finally. I actually checked it out, and it struck me like it's his first ever Golden Globe nomination. He was never nominated for an Oscar, and he was never nominated for a Golden Globe before, which is kind of weird, because Christian Bale definitely belongs to the best actors of his generation. That's what he's considered to be. Who else is in the movie? We have Mark Wahlberg in the main role of Mickey Ward. We have Christian Bale as his brother Dickie, and we have Amy Adams, the redhead. She's playing Mickey Ward's girlfriend. She's also pretty good. She has some pretty cool scenes. I definitely like the scene where she gets into a big fight with the family of Mickey, and it's just crazy. Like, as I said, it's kind of white trash where they live. They live in a small town in Massachusetts, and it's really white trashy. It's kind of a cheap area, and the movie really shows or makes a great impression of this area of the world it's set in. It makes definitely makes a statement about that. And who else is in there? Oh yeah, Melissa Leo. Totally forgot about her. She's Mickey's mom. She and Christian Bale are definitely the strongest actors in the movie. She's just extremely dominant. First, she's the manager of Mickey, and she doesn't really pull it off well, like in the movie. As an actress, totally awesome, really, really good. Kind of scary, and, well, not really scary, maybe scary is the wrong word, but disturbing. Disturbing might be the better word. I was just like, at times I hated her. She's just a bitch in the movie, and this makes her pretty awesome. The movie was directed by bad boy David O. Russell. Who doesn't remember him? Previously attached was Darren Aronofsky as the director, but I guess after he made The Wrestler, he had enough with all the testosterone, and he switched over to Black Swan, a ballet movie. So, screw wrestling, screw boxing, let's do ballet. So enter auteur wunderkind David O. Russell. We all know he himself was always a bad boy. He gained a lot of success during the 90s. He made, I think, Spanking the Monkey was his first really important movie. And then came, Flirting with Disaster with Ben Stiller. And then he made Three Kings. And Three Kings was the one that caused the most media trouble, if you remember. He and George Clooney got into huge fights. And George Clooney is actually considered to be an actor easy to work with. And this is definitely a statement about David O. Russell. He's probably not the easiest guy to be around. He has definitely a vision, but the way he works with people doesn't seem to be the best. I'm not sure. Actually, here on YouTube, there's a clip showing him working on I Heart Huckabees, the movie after that, in a scene with Lily Tomlin, and he's just destroying her. It's awful. Anyways, so actually David O. Russell was supposed to be an auteur, and it's kind of weird to see him direct a movie like this. because it's kind of a straightforward tale, and it doesn't feature, how should I say it, or Russell's earlier statements, or earlier, how should I call it? It's not similar to the movies he made before. That's what I meant, of course. Of course, sorry for my English. But it somehow works. He pulls it off pretty well. Besides, like most good boxing movies, remember Raging Bull, of course, or I'm not a big fan of Cinderella Man, but lots of people I know consider it to be pretty good because of Russell Crowe. Or, well, Ali has Will Smith. Ali and the movie itself pretty much sucked, but Will Smith was pretty good in it. Like most of these movies, the movie itself, the fighter, doesn't focus too much on boxing, but as I said, it's a study about the characters. It's about the relationships between the boxer, Mickey Ward, and his brother. Oh, I forgot to mention that. His brother Dickie is also his coach, his trainer. So we have conflicts and drama on many levels. Yeah, so what else can I say? It's definitely a good watch. The fighting scenes are pretty well done. They're different from the rest of the movie because they are filmed with a different camera. I think it's like the fighting scenes look like you watch it on TV. They don't look like they don't look they don't have this Hollywood lag on top of it. It's not as gritty as, for example, Raging Bull or something, but it's still pretty rough. And Mark Wahlberg looks buff. It's just crazy. In some scenes he's just like, bam, Uh, but as I said, the real treat in the movie is Christian Bale. Christian Bale is really good. If somebody remembers it, the Machinist, when he lost like so much weight to play the Machinist, he basically did the same for this movie. He's just like a skeleton. You wouldn't believe he's Batman. He's Bruce Wayne. Yeah. So my review, my final verdict is 8 out of 10, I'd say. Yeah, I like this movie. I really like this movie. Really good actors, really good actresses in the movie. Pretty good direction by Russell. Oh, totally forgot. The music. The music is really good. It's, again, really good. Lots of great songs. Lots of great songs. Check out the soundtrack. Check it out on imdb.com or somewhere else. I don't know. You're gonna like it. Like, the use of the songs in the movie is great. So, as I said, 8 out of 10, great movie. Go and watch it. It's worth it. See ya.